you were talking about your ex-military, which
Yes.
is fantastic. Thank you so much. And you started playing guitar. Is that your idle hands as work of the devil? This was the way you worked with getting through the trauma your body went through in your body, in your mind?
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, Scotty, thank you so much for coming and sitting with us today here at Nashville. We're at the country music seminar, learning about country music stars, and you're one of the up-and-coming country stars. But I think more importantly is, why are you here? What brought you to this point to become a music star or up-and-coming?
Yeah, I don't know if I ever wanted to be a music star. No, music is therapy for me. It's always been therapy, and it's my happy place, and it's where I find an escape and a release from all the PTSD, depression, anxiety that I deal with on a daily basis. And I somehow, it has grown wings, and now here I am, and I have a career and a platform where I can try to help people, that are struggling, find something like I was able to. And I don't know how any of this actually happened. It just kind of did. I don't know. I say it all the time that I'm just on, an amazing ride, and I'm holding on for dear life and trying to enjoy every moment that comes as I can.
Well, you've done a great job so far.
Thank you.
And you were talking about your ex-military, which
Yes.
is fantastic. Thank you so much. And you started playing guitar. Is that your idle hands as work of the devil? This was the way you worked with getting through the trauma your body went through in your body, in your mind?
Yeah, 100%. Learning how to play the guitar was my escape. It was my ability. It was the only thing when COVID hit. It was the only thing that I could do, that I could truly focus on. The problem with PTSD is that when it's quiet is when the demons knock the loudest, and I needed something to focus on. I needed something to get out of my head, and guitar was it. And guitar's hard. So it was challenging enough to make me really truly focus all day, every day, really.
It's amazing how you swung from being a soldier and a hero to being a different type of hero for people and being an up-and-coming star. And you're on stage now with some of the big artists out there. You were just with Jelly Roll recently, I guess, on stage and tour. What have they learned? What have you learned from them about the business you're in now and how to keep going?
Yeah, I am incredibly blessed. I've been able to open for Jelly Roll, Lee Brice, who's one of my favorite artists of all time, one of the greatest people I've ever met, Craig Morgan. The most incredible part of all of them is, talking to them, is that they're just people, man. These guys that sing these songs that we've heard forever and that we like. There's like Garth Brooks. I was able to meet Garth Brooks. His music was the soundtrack of my childhood. And I was able to meet him, and it was like you're just meeting your uncle. Like you're just hanging out, seeing your uncle. Like it's just amazing to see how much these guys, they're just guys, man, and they're just humble, and they just love what they do, and they love the people that they get to interact with. But my favorite part of opening for them is to stand side stage after I open and just watch their show and watch how they do it, and watch. There's something incredible about someone who has been doing something for so long, but they still love it, and
Right.
watch them do it. It's unbelievable.
It's such a smooth transition for them. It seems so natural.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you are just a natural person. Just like you said, you're just a normal guy coming out. 5 years ago, I don't think you pictured yourself, or 10 years ago, I don't think you saw yourself being here. Where do you think you find yourself in 5 or 10 years down the road still?
Oh God, man. Yeah, I don't know. You're right. Man, 5 years ago, if you would have told me that I'd be here, I'd be making music, putting music out, I would have laughed at you. There's not a chance. Yeah, man. I don't. With my music, I don't care about being famous. I don't care about making money. All I want to do is I want my songs to touch someone and for it to help somebody. Music changed my life, and I want to try to be that for somebody. And because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. That's what we're here to do, is to take care of people. And as an artist, it's even more important. We have platforms where we can actually do some good. And 5 to 10 years down the road, honestly, I don't care where I'm at. I just want to be able to help as many people along the way as I can.
Well, that's great. We're getting the finger to wrap up. I just want to say, I listened to your new album. Red, White, and Blue is a great song.
Thank
it
you
meant
so
much. And I know it's cliche, but we're really grateful for everything you did for our country. Thank you so much, and be careful. God bless.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.